Yo, so I'm talking about skateboarding today. Um, because why not? Phones is because I'm listening to music, obviously, because I have the headphones on. But anyway, skateboarding. Skateboarding is mad cool. hmm Like, one thing I like about skateboarding is that, like, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Skateboarding is the best thing known to man, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause like, yeah, it just is. Like, what culture do you know that people bond over literally a piece of wood and wheels? Like, it's the simplest thing ever, but it's so complex at the same time. Like, it doesn't even make sense half the things that go on in skateboarding, much less the community behind it. And there's way more than I even know about skateboarding that makes it even better of a culture and more interesting to me. Because, like, first of all, like, skateboarding is not just skateboarding, it's also music and art and like just a bunch of other things. Like, you don't understand, like, even watching skate videos, there's the skater, there's also the filmer, sometimes even photographers, and then on top of that you have the music that's in the video, you have the editing that goes on behind the scenes to then put all that art together. And this is why I say skateboarding is not a sport, it's an art form, because it's literally just a bunch of art jumbled in together. And then, like, have you ever watched a skater that just moves so, like, so smooth? Or even jagged skaters, like, some people just move very quick and, like, rugged and stuff. And then there's some people that move very graceful. Some people that pop their tricks really low. Some people that pop their tricks really high. There's people that like to do spinning tricks. Some people that barely even flip their board. People that like to fly up in the air out of bowls. Like, who in their right mind would say, oh, I'm going to get a skateboard and I'm going to skate in an empty pool? Like, it's just really amazing, like, the things that go on in your mind as being a skater, and just looking at a stair set and saying, I'm going to flip my board 360 degrees with a spin, and I'm going to land on it at the bottom of these stairs, also while jumping onto a metal rail in between. Like, it's mind-boggling, like, how you even think of these things, much less even doing them. And this is why I think, like, skateboarding is literally the best thing known to man. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like skateboarding is just one thing I believe that can bring so many different people together, because there's inner city kids, there's suburban kids in skateboarding. There's people from, like, foreign countries, third world countries, and it's just like literally anyone can skate. And I feel like that's why it's just so beautiful to me, because, like, yo, like, you can have a kid from Africa, a kid from Alaska, a kid from Antarctica, all doing a kickflip, and they're all doing the same thing, and they all get the same feeling from it. And any person that I've asked that, like, when you landed your first kickflip, how did it make you feel? And it's always the same feeling, and it's just like a universal feel of, like, being a skater and doing those first tricks or landing your first ollie, stuff like that. I don't know. It's so crazy to me. Like, and this is why, like, when I first started skating, I just literally couldn't stop. Me growing up where I grew up is just like, it's different. I don't know. It's just not the best place to grow up, especially because skateboarding is not really a big thing where I'm from. For the most part, you're either trapping or playing basketball in my city. So, like, black kid with dreads, like 6'2", skateboarding doesn't look very normal at all. Most people would say, oh yeah, it's just like what you like to do. And yeah, it is what I like to do, but it's not traditional. And they're like, oh yeah, like, it's not like a big deal. Like, oh, you're just doing what you like to do. But, like, it is a big deal, because like I said, it's either you're trapping or playing basketball where I'm from. And I don't do either of those. Like, I play basketball, and I played basketball for the most part. And a lot of people in my family are like, hey, you playing basketball still? Or, like, Like growing up, people would be like, hey, you playing basketball? Oh, hey, you going to college? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing either of those. I'm literally just skating and doing the things that I like to do, which is like listening to music, skateboarding, drawing. I don't know. I just had a different approach to my own life that like people didn't really have a perspective in understanding like what I actually enjoy doing rather than what's traditional or what's the normal thing to do. And that's why I just gravitated to skateboarding, because like just finding out that there's so many other people like me that like are just interested in this other thing, but they're not from the best areas, or sometimes they are from a better area, but like knowing that we all share the same thing. And it's not always the best experience growing up in that type of situation, because like then if a person like me from where I'm from goes to a place where it's more suburban, I'm looked at different, and I'm looked at as like a bad, not really a bad person, but like I'm looked at as the hood kid. And yeah, I might be from the hood, but that doesn't make me a hood kid. Like the world of skateboarding is very strange, but I still love it regardless. And as long as I can keep doing what I love to do, I'll keep doing what I love to do. And you know, it's expensive, but like, you know, when there's a will, there's a way. So I'm not even stressed about it. I'll just do what I gotta do to make it happen. But like I literally will skate till the day that I am not on this earth, and make sure that there's other people that will do the same, because skateboarding is just beautiful, and I feel like everyone should experience at least a little bit. And if you are interested in skateboarding, DM me or hit me up or anything on anywhere, and like let me know like what's up, because like I'll try to find a way for you to get on a skateboard at somehow or some way, or give you tips on how to start and where to get your board, or like what to start off with, because like I feel like everyone should start skating or trying to skate at some point. It's just really beautiful thing, and I just listen, man. And I'm gonna tell you guys a short story before I end this video. Like I said, since skateboarding wasn't a thing, all I knew was basketball. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of basketball, Jordan, right? Nike, Jordan, Air Jordan, Michael Jordan, like whatever it is. So me growing up as a skater kid, I didn't have skate shoes. I didn't have Vans. I didn't have Lakai's or DC's. I wanted them. My boards were already $100 and so. Buy skate shoes is unheard of. So what did I do? I started skating in Jordans, and like I would show up to the skate park and people would look at me funny, like, why is this kid skating in freaking Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s? Like literally anything that I had lying around in my house is what I would skate. And that's just because like it's what I had, and I didn't have the money to buy skate shoes. It's hard to pay for stuff like that, but it's hard to not skate as well. So it's like you got to make do with what you have. And like back then, it's just like showing up to the skate park, people are judging me for skating Jordan 4s. Like, yo, why are you skating in 1s? Why are you skating in like 4s? They're asking me all these questions about like what I'm wearing on my feet while I'm skating. And I'm like, dude, that's just what I have laying around my house because I played basketball. I would play basketball in these shoes. So I would just skate in them too. Like, I didn't see a problem with it. I was just having fun. Like, it's all about what you're doing. And what I was doing is having fun skateboarding. And that's what I'll continue to do. And I also push for other people to have fun in what they do. And if it's skateboarding, it's skateboarding. If it's not skateboarding, it's not. Like, this is just my story. And like, I'm not saying everyone in the world has to skate, but like, you should try it. Like, and if you do have a passion, don't worry about what other people are saying about you. Just continue to just do what you like to do, because like, in the end of the day, like, it doesn't even matter like who says what about you. Like, what you want to do is what you want to do. And if you're on your deathbed and you're like sitting there and you're thinking about your entire life and what you did in your entire life, would you rather have said that I listened to everyone in my entire life and did what they thought I should do, or I went out and tried to do exactly what I wanted to do? And if you do succeed, that's even better of a story. But like, even if you don't, it's just like, at least you made that effort to be happy. And that's all that matters in the end of the day, is living a life worth being happy and like not regretting anything. I'm not even gonna say too much other than that, but like, you know, that's just skateboarding. I can go on and on about skateboarding. Stories for days about like being followed around my city by bike cops from spot to spot. I'm not gonna talk about it, but if you guys want to hear a story about me skateboarding and like all the injuries, not even injuries, or like whatever, like injuries, all that other stuff, like if you want to hear about all that stuff, comment, hit me up, whatever. If you like this video, like it. Doesn't matter if you do or don't. You know what I'm saying? But like, happy you watched it. If you did watch it all the way, cool. You know what I'm saying? You're a gangster for that. But you know what I'm saying? Skateboarding is beautiful. You're beautiful. Have a good day. Peace out. You know the vibes. Yeah. That's it. I'm about to make a song now and do some graphic design. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side.